fuck talking. Ain't no chit chat, you touch mine, it's fuck yours. Get my lick back, we pulled up and doubled down. Yeah, we hit back, then party hard and drink up, nigga.
Hey.
Yo. What's good with it?
Sorry, I had to yell at people real quick because they didn't have no respect. But anyways, welcome to Kickstandz Down. It's your boy Frost. I hope everybody is having a blessed day. And who might you be?
I'm coughing. But y'all already know who it is. It's your main man, Trouble, aka Left Lane Bully, back in the building. Matter of fact, we back outside sitting on the beauty. What's good with you, man? How was your weekend? How was your week?
Man, my weekend was crazy. As you all know, I'm kind of waiting on other people so I can get my house done. And that's taken a little bit longer than I thought. So I'm taking it one step at a time. But I hope everybody is having a great evening. King, GQ, Steve Easy, SNS. I do appreciate you. Shout out and salute to you guys being here this evening. And
GQ, what up? SNS, what up? Heather Mo, what up? Heather, you go from a screen to a screen, and I love it. I hope everybody else transfers. Steve, what up?
I don't even see Heather right now, but
She just popped up.
oh,
She down
there it
there.
goes. Okay.
She down there.
Heather, how you doing this evening? I hope everybody is having a blessed day. But how was your weekend?
Mm, weekend. Well, Friday was pretty decent. Me and the Proby, went to work, of course, made the money first. And then me and the Proby got out on Tuesday. Um, we got a bath. Um, no Diddy means we got rained on. But we made it to our destination safely. That was pretty good. Saturday, unfortunately, I had to attend the burial of one of my little bros. Rest in peace, Corey Williams. Much
Rest
love,
in
one
peace,
love,
bro.
universal love and respect to all my kings and queens. That's his saying. So I'm always say it. He was like just a cool dude, man. Cool younger dude. Positive. Always had some positive to say. One of the biggest fans I know that I had. And just overall, he, just looked up to the older crowd, man. But so did that, and did some club stuff, and got a stomach ache, and yeah, and here we are. We're back at it. So yeah, this weekend was tough, and but I'm glad that it's over, and I'm back outside with y'all. But before we dive into anything, let's run that back. We got a disclaimer that we got to hit y'all with. So the disclaimer is here at KSD. These are our thoughts and opinions only. They have no direct reflect on the clubs that we may be with or who we may or may not support. Once again, this is KSD, our way, not yours. Let's get it.
Facts.
Genesis, what
So
up? Debo, what up?
today I put Hoss, go on somewhere. Today I put up episode 28. And the reason I put up episode 28 instead of a title is because today not only have we hit our 28th episode, we're almost at 30. So shout out to us for that one. But on top of that, we have a couple requests for topics today, and people want us to hit on some stuff. So that's what we're gonna do. Um, what do you think about that?
Hey, listen, I'm always open. I'm an open book, or at least I try to be. Nobody's perfect, so don't you judge me, lest you be judged. So what I will say about that is, thank you for all the likes, thank you for all the shares, thank you for all the subscribes, thank you for interacting with KSD, and let's get personal. Let's get it. I'm game. Who throw a dart first? Who gonna throw the dart first?
All right. So first topic is a touchy topic for a lot of people. Um, you got to forgive the coffin we're smoking. So shout out to all the folks
Allegedly.
out there. But first topic of the day. What would you say the protocol would be if you have a family member that is a diamond, but you are support for a different diamond?
All right, so let me make sure I understand the question. The question is, what would I say about being a support for a diamond 1% club, and my family member is a whole nother OMC? What family member we talking about? It doesn't
Exactly.
matter. It doesn't matter. But what family member are we talking about here?
Let's say your big bro, your actual blood big bro is a diamond and you are support for an entirely different diamond. How do you how would your brother feel about that? What would the proper protocol and proper etiquette be for such a situation?
Well, I can only give etiquette because I'm not sure about a protocol, but I can use support protocol and support etiquette to direct whoever may be in that instance, right? So I'm pretty sure the conversation was had. Hey, listen, little bro, I'm going this direction. Hey, big bro, I'm already in this direction. All right, that's cool. Guess what? You guys have nothing else to talk about as far as set talk because he's in a whole nother realm. He's in a realm that you do or don't know something about. So, my best advice to you is the same advice that we give out on KSD. You keep your club business. Make sure he does the same. Don't cross lines, but y'all could be in the same lane. Follow my drift? What I mean by that is you worry about the support side, he worries about his 1% side. Now, when it comes down to, now that's just etiquette. Now, when it comes down to a protocol, I guess it would just depends on who the OMC is that you're under and the OMC that he's with. Um, because if there's any kind of controversy to where they happen to bump heads for whatever reason, I'm pretty sure, you know what I'm saying, it's going to be a difficult situation for you to stay out of. Um, However, it can be used to your advantage if you're a vocal person, and if you're influential and you have a backing. So what I mean by that is your support, right? So if you have a backing by the OMC that you're under, and you've made said ties and said communication, and you got said bonds on this side, if it happens to be a interference of OMCs, then you might be able to use your piece, which is this one, not the other one. Pay attention to kind of like, hey, listen, man, I know it has nothing to do with me, but that's my biological blood. So can we just, or can y'all just like work something out? You know what I'm saying? And then just get the hell out the way. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to say what I would do in that instance because I know what I would do. But at the same time, I'm telling you who may or may not know what to do, use your common sense, use your big bros, and then use your brother. Use your big brother because at the end of the day, he's gonna look out for you no matter what. All right, these guys over here might not look after you no matter what, but at the same time, that's your blood. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, listen, have a conversation. Hey, look, man, can you talk to your dad? Number one, I'm gonna talk to the guy that over here that I got a great communication with to see if he can talk to his number one, and y'all just settle something different, man. Because I'm pretty sure nobody wants anything to happen on either side. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how deep it is. But that would be my um, etiquette And as far as protocol, it's a little bit of that in there too. Let's say you.
So, as far as my thoughts on it, it's pretty much the same as yours, except, our viewers decided to throw a wrench in our plans.
Oh Lord, here we
So,
go. Y'all ain't got nothing better to do on a Monday.
so Genesis decided to say, blood doesn't always make you family, is all I'm going to say.
This is
So,
correct.
this is absolutely correct. Look, I got blood family that I haven't talked to in years. You know why? Because they're not worth my time and my effort anymore because I am doing bigger, better things and I'm not trying to be drugged down. So, that that being said, at the end of the day, you know, I'm right there with Genesis. I say that if my club is more family to me than that blood, then I'm sorry, but I'm back in my club all day, every day, as should be. Now, there are other situations, where some situations might happen between said clubs. Yeah, I know that might happen between said clubs. Could be some drama. Who knows what could happen. But yet again, like our viewers decided to say, Debo had another great comment as always. Keep it between the mayo or mustard, or we could all end up in the ditch looking like ketchup.
Interesting. Interesting verbiage, but correct.
Now, that being said, I love the way that she worded it. So shout out to you for that. I did love that. But, I'm not always going to get involved in my blood family's personal drama. And if it is club drama, okay, I'm staying out of it regardless. Look, respectfully, bros, I got to tell you, that's my family. I'm not getting involved. Either respect it or don't respect it. Look, fam, that's my club. I'm not getting involved. Either respect it or don't. But at the end of the day, that's the way I feel about it.
Absolutely. I mean, absolutely. I mean, like I said, it's a similar approach. Just the verbiage is different. But yeah, I mean, like I said, just I'm just off of me. I would definitely say some of the same things, but I would try to like kind of be like, look, y'all can't come to something because that's why I said, who is it? Because if it's my cousin, like my cousin over here, and I really rock with like that, it's gonna be an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if I've heard of what it's about and it's really not necessary, it'll be an issue for me. You know what I'm saying? But like GQ said, I mean, if I'm semi pro and he in the NFL, I mean, we ain't gonna play each other no way. So it really don't matter at the end of the day. You know what I'm
So,
saying? It's just
as an
it is what
Eagles
it is.
fan, me and Red, we always pull for the Eagles. I got to say, I love this comment because he had to use Eagles.
Womp womp
So,
womp
shout out to them
womp.
Eagles, by the way. Jason Kelsey, right, took his retirement. And you know what this man did with his retirement? He said, fuck y'all, I'm going to remain part of the NFL and I'm going to be the Monday night football announcer. So shout out to Jason Kelsey on that one. I had to throw that in there real quick as an Eagles
That's
fan.
cute. That's cute. Fly Eagles fly.
Always fly, Eagles, fly. So, anybody in the comments got any other perspectives? I know that we talked about what we would personally do. Hang on one second. I
Why
talked
he
about
on
what we
mute?
would
Oh,
personally do, but what would the viewers do from their standpoint? And not only that, after they have a word real quick, then we will go on to the next topic. So I want to see what the viewers have to say. Yeah, see,
Steve, you're retarded. That was cute. SNS. Having family in the same club has both its pros and cons. I agree. Um, but I think the question was like OMC type. Your support, and then you're up under a particular dominant, and your brother's with another one, dominant, so to speak. My brother and myself both belong to two different organizations, but we always keep it separate. Hey, I like that, and I've heard of. I had an actual conversation with a one percenter, and it's similar to where his family down where he's from is with a whole nother 1% club, and he's with another one, and they done said it. Like, look, we still fam at the end of the day outside of these rags, you know what I'm saying? But the only thing that I ask that you not do is put your hands on my family if it comes down to that. You know what I'm saying? Because it's I'm not gonna be a part of that. Um, exactly, Trevor and Frost. This is a subject that does not offer up a right or wrong answer. This is correct. You just got to stand on what you believe. Absolutely. And I believe with it, listen, this is just me. You know what I'm saying? I believe that if he's my family, he's my family regardless. You know what I'm saying? He came out the same womb I came out. And guess what? It's going to be an issue. Especially if I don't care if I don't rock with him. At the end of the day, I'm not about to explain this to my mama. That's what I'm not gonna do. Oh,
Facts.
you help them do that to your brother and that he ain't here. God forbid. Come on, man. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? I'm a man first, homie. I am. And
And
I'll use this all day.
not even your mama. So I mean, you got Ma Dukes that you would have to explain. Hey, something happened, and I was there. But
Yeah.
what you gonna tell your grandmama? What you gonna tell your grandpapa? What you gonna tell your nephews or your nieces or
His
whoever it may
kids.
be? Who are you gonna? What are you gonna tell all these people? So that's why I say personally, I don't give a fuck. Blood, not blood. I'm staying out of it regardless because not all blood is family, but at
Correct.
the same time, the way I see family, like you family, right? I consider you
Right.
family. So
Right.
if you was to tell me, yo, bro, I need you, and it's a situation where I might have to put my life on the line, I do that for you because that's what you mean to me. But we ain't blood, but that's family. So it all depends on who it is.
Absolutely. Amen. Raz, don't make the man or whore man. You make them. You're right. Because they was here before you. They'll be here after you. So make smart decisions. Move methodically and think before you react. That's why in our club, I can't speak for nobody else, but in our club, I like to let my bros know, hey, listen, check your feelings at the door because certain topics that we have to talk about, I'm going to talk about it and I'm going to talk directly at the problem. Doesn't mean that I'm addressing you as, you know what I'm saying, whatever the issue is. I don't like it, War Gorilla. What up, what up? I don't like it. Oh, I do. I do it. Like this if I have two. Hold up. Things are going too fast.
I do like
Oh, gosh.
this if I have two parties involved in a situation. I
There you
ask
go.
both parties to show the respect and love they have for me. I'm going to need them to find mutual ground or agree to disagree. And
And
I didn't get a continue to that, but I get what you're saying.
yeah. Hey, what's up, Jay? How you? But see, King GQ, that can be an issue too, because you want to know who in what club. Huh? What GQ say? Oh, we
We
too
too
busy
busy
riding to
riding.
worry about who in what club. Hey, what I say? What I say last time? Matter of fact, what I said at the round table. And listen, I know I'm supposed to be watching some of these, movies and some of these series and all that. Man, I'm too busy on twos. I'm sitting on her right now. I can't wait to ride this weekend. You hear me? But but yeah, I feel you on that, GQ. I'm too busy. See, the thing is, I'm glad you said that, and I respect you. I respect what Will said too. But the thing is, what gets people in these situations is you don't mind your damn business. If it ain't none of yours, why are you making it yours? Mind your business. That's all. Just
Ooh,
mind your
ooh,
business. That's all you have to
ooh.
do.
Y'all hear that?
If you if you're too concerned with what you got going on, you can't be concerned with the next. I'm too infatuated with my life to be worried about yours. Now, if it comes across my plate and I happen to smell it, all right, still ain't got nothing to do with it because guess what? It doesn't affect me directly. It's just my two 25 cents. Fucking 2 pennies.
So
Uh,
now, War Gorilla, you ain't got to worry about that because we ain't monetized. And
not
like
yet.
Debo said, what you eat don't make me shit. So, gotta agree with that too. But we had another request. That was just the first topic.
That's just one. Y'all stay tuned.
So the second topic is how would you go about bringing your old lady to the clubhouse,
Who's clubhouse we talking about?
to a diamond house?
Off of life experiences, it taught me to let her stay the away. Nah. But if you are going to partake in such festivities as bringing in your old lady with you, hear me out, with you to an OMC's clubhouse, this is what you should do in my eyes. Now you take it and you do whatever you want to do with it. Personally, if I got my old lady with me and my brothers is with me, guess who else is standing beside me the whole night? My old lady. I'm gonna make it known. She walks in with me. She walks to the bar with me. If she has to use the bathroom, I will guide her to the toiletries. She leaves when I leave, and that's gonna be the end of it. So that means that at that particular time frame and at all time frames, that's your property that you are fully responsible for. So if something happens to where there's a distraction and you get offended because you weren't paying attention, it doesn't fall on the OMC club that you're at. It falls on you. So take care of it like you take care of everything else, man. If you're gonna do it.
So, you know, I've been there. And
Me
as you
three.
all know, I don't shy away from people knowing who my old lady is or any of that. Me and my little old lady had issues and we worked all that out. And there's a certain level of trust and dedication that you got to have. Now, besides all the bullshit that could happen in that type of situation, trust wise, you also got to think about this. Your old lady can get your ass suspended. Your old lady can get your ass fined. Your old lady can get you in a lot of shit. And it can be accident. It can be a complete and total accident. Just slip up having a conversation and say the wrong thing to the wrong bro, and a situation can turn south real quick. So it all depends because I take Red to the clubhouse. But when I go to the clubhouse, Red knows how to act because I taught her what the proper protocol was. So if you're gonna go into that situation and you are gonna go through with it and take sand to the beach, so to speak, then you need to make sure that you are teaching your old lady the way to act. Look, my old lady knows right now. All right, Trouble, you've seen it yourself. I got guy time, I got community time, and she can be involved in that community time. But when it's guy time, it's guy time. So if I'm going and I'm having a conversation with a big bro, or I'm having a conversation with you, she's gonna stand there and wait and be respectful because she knows that's what this world is all about.
She's stupid.
I know, I love it. But, you know, it all depends on who it is because I take her to the clubhouse and she gets taught, I mean, she gets treated, sorry, with proper respect because they treat her with the same respect that they treat me. Hey, sis, you need a drink? Hey, sis, you doing okay? You need anything? Blah, blah, blah. But she's made her own community within the MC community with all the sisses and everybody. You know what I mean? And she understands, like she just said right there, but
And
it's a
it is.
man's world. Thank you. She don't like it. She hates it. But she will respect it because she knows that's the way it is. So that's what we are able to do. Hollywood takes China, okay? China doll, she rides with Hollywood. She goes without Hollywood sometimes. It's that level of respect and trust that you have to have if you're gonna do it.
Yeah, I got one more thing to add to that. Um, so the prep, right? So if she's been with you, if she's the same one that was with you during your probationary period, she's been prepped about timing, right? So don't get it confused with preparation and pillow talking. There's two P's.
Mm.
Don't get it confused. All right. Preparation, first off, is a form of or organized form of how to. Pillow talk is a dysfunctional piece of information leaked. Did you understand the breakdown? So, with preparation, hey, listen, sweetheart, I know that you said you want to come to one of these parties. Shit can get a little wild. So, you already met my bros. You know what I'm saying? You know how we roll. These aren't my bros. You understand me? Although we might have a bro to bro understanding for some of them, I don't know all these mofos. You dig? So this is what I'm gonna need you to do. Number one, number two, number three, number four, number five. You should have about five things to tell her, if not more. Right? I'm not gonna say anything else because if you are in a club and you wear colors on your back, you should know how to talk to your old lady. So if she breaks any of those rules, guess what? You are no longer able to come with me to that specific spot. That's just me. You done broke the rules. You understand? So if you breaking rules, you got me out here looking like a fool. Like I don't know what I'm doing. And I know that ain't the case. And like Frank said, I might have some reparations from my club for your ass. And guess what's gonna happen? It goes downhill. Cause you gonna get it back. Don't play me. You better play Atari. Not even PlayStation. Atari. Don't sit down somewhere.
He said you playing
You
joust, bitch.
feel me? Don't sit down
Kickball.
somewhere. Yeah. GQ in and let me do me. Shut up. You thirsty? I'm gonna get you something to drink. You hungry? I'm gonna get you something to eat. You need to go tinkle? I'm gonna walk you to the bathroom. You wanna? Oh my gosh, my homegirls is over there. All right, I need you about 30 feet. Biker News Canada, what up, though? Keep her close so the guys know she's yours. Slap a support shirt on her, and if possible, property patch. I love it. But watch this though, Biker News. What about if that's not allowed? What you gonna do there? Same thing you said at the first beginning. Keep it close. And anybody that you come in contact with, do the same thing that you would do out in public. Hey, what's up, man, bro? Such and such. How you been, man? Oh yeah. This my old lady, such and such. Oh, that's your old lady. Yep. All of her, phalanges and all. I agree. Respect is huge. I am a perfect example of you can travel across state lines and be greeted. with the utmost respect, Solo. I give total respect at all times. Therefore, I in return get the same. Debo, BNC with the King. If she needs anything, she understands how to approach the situation, especially position holders. Old ladies need to understand that they are held to a certain standard. That's correct. That's absolutely correct. You are
Ding,
a
ding,
direct
ding.
you
That's what
are a
I was
direct
waiting on.
reflection of me. Yeah. You are a direct
Position
reflection of me.
holders,
Yeah.
officers. That's it.
Yeah. Yep.
So first
Yep.
and foremost, I gotta state this for the record. Your old lady is allowed to go wherever the fuck you want her to go, unless the club has mandated it, bro time, and hey, this is a guy's trip. All right.
Right on.
If you want your old lady to go to the clubhouse, take your old lady to the clubhouse. We're not saying not to. We're just saying don't be pissed
Yeah.
off if some shit happens. You gotta
Yeah.
fucking work all that shit out. But what do you do if it's your old lady, but y'all ain't married? Do you still take her?
Yeah. If she wants to know, see, the whole thing, let me go ahead and put it in perspective. The whole thing about bringing your old lady, the old lady can mean, it's just a term of endearment for the biker set, ladies and gentlemen. So, whether that's your significant other, um, your wife, your fiance, whatever the case may be, whatever y'all got going on, it's a term of endearment, and it usually is a stop sign. Okay, we can talk about that later. But you said if it's
Oh,
not your wife, right? Or what if your old lady is another support club? Ooh, is it another support club? You mean, hold on, GQ, come back. Don't go too far. Put that water down. I got something to say. So you mean in a support club up on the same dominant or different?
good question.
Because I'm not going
So,
to answer improperly.
so at the end of the day, okay, as you all know, Red been around with me for years. I mean, we've been together for 12 years, and I've been in the biking community for longer than that, but she's been around for a long time. All right, Red has never worn colors. Not once has she ever worn colors. That
I got
doesn't
you,
mean that
GQ.
she hasn't wanted some at some point in time, but she didn't want to be in the clubs that was around. And no disrespect to them clubs, it just wasn't what she was looking for. So with that being said, if Red would have became another support club member, part of a social club or whatever it may be, an all females MC, whatever, I would highly support it. I'm not gonna hate on her for wanting to do her own thing. I got into the biking world before I met her, but when I got back into the biking world, because I took a sabbatical for a while, when I got back into the biking world, I explained to her, look, this is something I want from me. Okay, this is my time. Now I still brought Red around, but that doesn't mean that it wasn't my time. There's certain stuff that I would bring her to, and then there was other stuff I would go and I'd do on my own. It all depended on the situation in which stuff was going on. She's been at the clubhouse, and there's been strippers at the clubhouse and everything else. So, it ain't nothing to frown upon. She knows that that's the world. But at the same time, you know, you gotta have that respect. If she can respect you to be in a club, you need to respect her being in one too. And GQ
Correct.
said same under the
Same
same
club.
dominant.
I mean, same dominant. My bad. All right. So this is what I would do. Me personally, can't tell you what to do, but you can take it for face value and do what you do. Um, I'm in the MC. She in the SC. We happen to be going to the same OMC house. All right, cool. Guess what? She's in the club. chill with your club. I'm not about to be following you. I'm not about to be doing none of that because if you're in a club, y'all have y'all set of rules and I have my set of rules. You also know who your man is. I also know who my woman is. So there goes that respect thing. You understand? It goes without saying. You got them patches on your back, baby girl. Respect me. I'm gonna respect you, but respect me. And if you disrespect me, I got you. I got you. It's gonna be a conversation. I ain't gonna embarrass you in front of nobody. I'm gonna try not to. I might walk up to you, whisper in your ear, like, "Hey, look, you know you just fucked up, right? Okay. What time y'all leaving? All right, cool, 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 cool." That's the way that I would do it. There was
And
some
I've actually,
communicating.
I've done it like that. Red, Red is one of them ones that was not born with a filter, as you all know. So Red can be very vocal in what she's feeling. You know what I mean? So if she ain't feeling something, she's gonna straight up tell you she ain't feeling it. So there's been a time or two where I've had to pull her to the side. Yeah, I know I was laughing my ass off at that one. So there's been a time or two where I had to pull her to the side and be like, "Yo, when we get home, we're gonna have a conversation." So it depends on the different situations. But yeah, Debo, I agree with this comment right here. If she's yours, why wouldn't she be supporting you and yours? So Red wore support shit the whole time that I still have my rags. As you all know, I ain't got them right now because I moved and I'm waiting to decide what's going on. But when I did have them on still, before I took a leave of absence, she wore my support shit everywhere she went. If you go into a club event, you putting on that support shit. You gonna fit in. So trouble, you already know our rules 90% black. That's for the bros. Okay? Ladies don't have to technically condone that. My rules for red was if I'm in 90% black, you in 90% black, and you putting on your black support shirt. And then we can have a good time and all that. So that's just the way we worked it out.
Mm, mm.
Mm.
Not all women are made the same, sadly. Hey, listen.
You popping that for me?
Let's let's talk about that because this world inside of a world is a world. So what you see is not always what you get, right? Let's just be frank about it. Um, you
Ooh.
got to go through a couple of things in order to understand the way that this world works, right? So not everybody your friend, not everybody your partner, you understand what I'm saying? So instill that into your old lady if you're gonna bring her around, because it's a lot of people that want to get to know you for different reasons. You might think it's for a brotherhood, you might think it's for a sisterhood, but it could be for something totally different. So be mindful of that too. Um,
Hang on. I want to touch that one.
this one,
It's funny. I've seen properties act more like bikers than their old men. It gets annoying as fuck. Worse was the old man never straightened them out. So I have seen
straighten
a
out.
lot of properties that have spoken up when they shouldn't have spoken up and said some stuff that they shouldn't have said and thought that they was a bro. I have seen a lot of sisses who wasn't property think the same exact thing. That being said, I have also seen a lot of sisses and properties outright a lot of y'all. I ain't even gonna front. All right. I have seen women put on miles and miles and miles and not even frown upon it. That and I gotta give a shout out because none of us, not a damn one of us, would be in this MC shit if it wouldn't have been for some women.
Absolutely. I mean, I was like I said before I even started this journey, man. I was I was in D club and not A club. I was in D club zoo. You feel me? So when I started noticing everybody leaving, I was like, "Well, where they go at?" I'm trying to figure out why am I by myself with all these newbies. I don't know nobody. And then when I got introduced, it's like, oh, y'all just transferred. Ah, hell. All right. Well, let me get to learn this one now. And it's been working. I like it. I love it. Well, hold on. What does say? I drank. I have never walked away from a house and got so drunk or whatever that I slapped. I slipped and fell from it. Yeah. I'm sorry. You're right. So that's why it's good to know who you with, right? Because a lot of people don't have confidence enough to talk or act a certain way until they become alcohol induced. And that's the most embarrassing thing ever to try to get somebody that you brought in that's alcoholically induced, and you're trying to get them to go left and she wants to string right. It's embarrassing, man. You don't know how to hold your liquor around me. But you drink around me.
Look, this one right here takes the win. This takes the win. If they earn a man at home and truly lead their home, that will carry over to the clubhouse. You are only as strong as your sponsor, and as a female, you are a reflection of your sponsor.
I said that. I'm trying to tell you, you made me look bad, then that means what? Come on now. Come on now. You know I ain't
I
teach
told
you
you.
that, Ed.
They be
You
getting
know
you
I
in
ain't teach you
trouble.
that.
You gotta
They
watch them.
do. They do. It's funny. Impossible to see those notifications on some cell phones, guys, as either I have to fall in, then rewind to the beginning to catch a couple of live events. It's all good.
So, that being said, if you don't know when we going live, we go live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Central, and 4 p.m. Yeah, 4 p.m. Pacific. Okay? That must mean that you are not a part of the Discord or the Facebook groups because I personally put it in both of them. So, you got to turn your notifications on, people. Hit that bell for notifications. See that? It don't always work, so make sure you join
Yeah,
the
I'm about to say
circle.
it don't always work. Yeah. Hey, I was waiting for him to say his spiel, but it don't always work. I know for what was it, Archbishop, Black Dragon, like everybody was like, I'd be like, oh, I didn't know you guys were starting this, that, and that. Like, hey man, YouTube. Hey, look, YouTube is an internet mechanism, just like everything else. It's a computerized place. It's gonna fail. If my old lady didn't know how to act right and respect me in a proper way, she wouldn't be my old lady. Period. As a grown ass man, I ain't got no time for fake. You just crystal with the real. Oh my bad, I ain't got no time
That
for
one
a
was so
headache. My
good.
bad.
That was so good. I took a drink for you, man. It really
Boy, it's
was.
getting up.
That one was good.
It's about to rain. It's about to storm out here. I'm about to go in the house.
So,
We got one more to get through too. I had to keep my eyes on my ex-wife once she understood. Guys looked up to me, and I had number two spot. Boy, hey, listen, man,
mm,
biker, biker. Listen here, man. Me too. Me too, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. That's the Me Too movement. It's pouring here in Eastern. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's about to get stupid out here. Like the wind blowing like crazy. I got the garage door open, just chilling. Y'all want to see? I ain't lying to you.
so
It's about to go dummy out here.
we have one more. We've touched on it once or twice, but people are slacking on their duties. Huck, don't want to call nobody out there.
You
Sorry, I
sure,
had to
huh?
cough. I had a cough. So,
Uh,
what is the proper protocol for being around a diamond? whenever you going personally and hanging out with a diamond, let's say me and you both done been in this situation. Let's say it's just us. It's not a club event. It's just us. So you get invited to come hang out with a diamond. What? How do you approach that?
All right.
Do
With
you look at
so
them
about
as if they're in their rags, or like say it's just a barbecue? Hey yo, I'm having a family cookout. Why don't you come over? And it's just you, not the entire club, just you. Do you approach it as if they're in their rags, or do you treat it as a whole different situation?
yeah, I'm out of rags, right?
Yeah.
Oh, like I'm out of rags, bro. It's regular, regular. What up, bro? You good? All right. You know why? I don't know who at that cookout. I don't know who is who. You ain't got nothing on. So if you ain't got nothing on, you don't belong to nothing. Whether I know you or not. You know what I'm saying? I might, hang around you more, and we might chop it up more at that particular event. But as far as doing the same thing I would do, like walking into their house, I'm not doing none of that. What's up, man? How you? You good? You been all right? All right, that's what's up. And keep it moving, man. We out of rags, bro. And if you got invited to a cookout outside of rags, that means that you're fucked with outside of rags. So you
Yep.
go beyond the rags. So why do you still have to have club like conversations and protocol when you're on your own personal time? Don't let it go over your head.
Now, speaking of not going over the head, all right. Let's say you went you went to said barbecue, right?
Yeah, yeah.
And you and Big Bro chopped it up. Y'all had a great fucking time. Blah blah blah. All that. Now you go back into a club setting.
Hmm.
Do you go into the personal mode with that bro, or do you still keep it 100 and keep it respectful and club related,
So
or
you
a little
got
bit
your
of
so you
both?
got your so you got your your uniform on now. Is that what you're saying?
Now you at the clubhouse.
Okay.
How do you approach that situation? It's the very next
All right.
encounter. Y'all just had a killer weekend. This is the next weekend. It's hang night. You see Big Bro. How do you approach Big Bro?
You got your uniform on. Guess what? You're inside rags. So if you're inside your rags, you're going to do your common sense protocol, education, guidance accordingly. However, that doesn't mean that you can't say, "What up, big bro? How you been, man? All right." Hey, look, boy, that job was crazy out there on it. That little thick midget. That was your cousin. That's crazy. All right, I'm gonna get with you later. You can have your sidebars.
So
You know what I'm
both.
saying? But you still need to do, yeah, you still need to do your same protocol. Nothing changes. The only thing that changes is the bond that you built with that particular bro or bros. That's it. It makes your bond stronger. That's it.
Exactly. And I agree with that wholeheartedly. As we as we said before, sorry. As we said before, I'm almost done, I promise.
It's getting
Um
nasty out here.
yeah, he's getting ready to get rained on. But I've got sisters. Debo down here in the chat. She's one of them sisters. Okay, I know her outside of rags. All right, it doesn't matter if I see Debo in rags. Hey sis, how you doing? Blah blah blah. I'm gonna hug you. I'm not waiting on your sponsor or nothing to give me permission to do so. I'm taking that up because we have that personal connection. Now I've got other bros. You all know we know Archbishop and Big Bone personally. You've seen us hanging out with them and everything else. So if I'm around them, hey big bro, what's good? Blah blah blah. I'm gonna chop it up for a minute. But at the same time, if they are in a conversation, I'm gonna stop and I'm gonna wait for them to finish that conversation because it's a respect world, especially in the rags, you on duty. So,
Bingo.
with that being said, that's the way it is. That's the way I feel about it.
Hey, look, what do you say? What Mike say? Not on duty. Not on duty. I will not. Act like we had to cook out in the backyard on duty. Not on duty. But
Talk
for real though,
noise.
man. Not for long. But for real though, like you gotta have you gotta have common sense in this thing too. Don't become a robot on the set, man. Please. Because I see it a lot. And don't become something that you're not. All right.
I
If
know.
you were a lame before the rags, you're still a lame with the rags. You just have rags on. And it's up to you to really make your club look like the ish or look like the lameness that you bring in. So don't overstep your own personal boundaries. Let's not even talk about OC stuff. Don't overstep your own personal boundaries. Stay in your lane.
You mean people are supposed to mind their own business?
Well, I read it in a book one time at band camp that if you mind your business, you won't get the business. I think that's what that opening line said.
Mm. That sounds a lot like what's that other saying? Fuck around and find out.
That was at the end of the book.
That was in the prologue.
Yeah, yeah, that was at the very. It was in bold letters. I was like, yeah, that kind of scared me when I turned the page.
I was about to say, what's a book? This 24, man. They ain't got no books no more. Even my kids do everything on laptops.
Yeah, for real, they got the ebooks.
They
So
said something about writing class. I was like, writing class? She said, yeah, but you don't have to worry about it. It's all on the computer. How the fuck is that writing class? Man, y'all used to
now,
make me write paragraphs and
right,
I got in trouble. So, I had to fill up some pages, man. My hand be tired after repeating them sentences for so long. I will not fuck around with a teacher today. Front
right.
and
Hey,
back,
B and C,
3 pages.
B and B and C, you right though. You are like if you're known, man. If don't nobody know you like that, you just got passed in or whatever the case may be. You still got to operate by that rule. Because you still are a reflection of your club. Now, what I will say is, if I'm off duty, I'm off duty, dude. Don't try to judge
Oh, I
me
done
off of
came
my
through with
club.
some rocks.
You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't a part of the club. Right? I mean, I'm a part of the club, but man, I ain't got my stuff on, so don't. You know what I'm saying? But if you go out here wilding out, you know what I'm saying, and jumping in fights and all that good stuff, then you come around the same folks that you just got in a fight with colors on. Oh, come on now, you done messed up.
This sounds like a brag.
My old lady is a teacher. I'm always in detention. Oh,
He be like, baby, put up the ponytail, put on the glasses. Tonight's we going to class tonight. I've been a bad student.
oh, you'll dress up perhaps, Steve. A little pun in there, Steve. Mm-hmm. Uh-oh, Hope just got in here. Genesis, if we have a bond outside of these rags, I will treat you the same, even in the rags, respectfully, with all respect to my sponsor, acknowledgement of that bond. Absolutely. Like, I mean, that's the thing, man. Here we go with the drops. That's the thing, man. Like, respect is a universal thing. It don't just start in the rags, yo. I mean, if you can't respect yourself and respect others, why are you even thinking about putting on a set? Because you don't do nothing but get your club in trouble off your mouth. Get out there. Steve, you were doing the plan, weren't you? Boy, you
Steve,
terrible.
that comment right there, out of anything that you have ever said in the years that we have been talking in chats and all that stuff, that comment right there is the one thing that lets me know you're from Boston. Because that is a Catholic school statement, if I've ever seen one myself. And as a Yankee, I gotta say, you definitely that was definitely a Catholic school statement. Okay, he said, "Get out the ruler." He-
Dangerous said trying to laugh, but I'm afraid of the frying pan.
Hey, you better be careful. That frying pan might have some hot
Golly.
grits in it.
That's like a few years ago. He was out of state working. King, I represent the club. The club does represent me. I am capable of making decisions separately from the club. Absolutely. I am a derivative of my club. My club should
Look,
represent me just as well as I represent it.
I spent 60 days on probation for representing my club when my club didn't want me to do some stuff because I didn't have the authority to do it. I got back from that probation and spent 1 week with my rags back on before I got placed back on a 90-day suspension. So yeah, I make clubs without without the club too. Trust me, I done been there. that's
Facts.
why that's why I come to y'all with this knowledge because I learned the hard way. Okay, I'm like Black Dragon. I was probie for 5 years. No, I wasn't a
Mm.
probie for that long, but I got in
Facts.
trouble a lot after I got my rags. See, they have a saying: getting your rags is easy. Keeping them,
Keeping your rags is hard.
that's the hard part.
Right. I've never lost my rags off of malicious acts.
Oh, I never did
Um,
anything to hurt the club or a bro
yeah,
or anything like that. It was just me making bigger, better moves without asking for permission because I had the connections outside of the club to be able to pull it off.
y'all heard that word he said, right? Ah, that's
Exactly.
where he had messed up at.
And that's where it
That's when
fucked
you
up
knew you just
because it's
fucked
not
up.
an I, it's a we, it's an us, it's an our. And
That's right.
I took it upon myself to fuck up.
Your meat patches go right here.
I admit it.
Those are your meat patches. They go up front.
Yep.
I did this. I did that. I crossed this line. I did cross country. I did this. I did that. I support
That's
this.
that naked
That,
mile
that.
patch right there.
Man, I'm good.
You good? Shit.
I ride for peace. Just know I'm always carrying my peace. That's right. Yeah, I'm good on the naked mile ride, man. Because if
Hey, look.
I
Yup.
get
Y'all seen the
naked,
other one last time. You know
I'm
I do
going
too.
to do something. I'm going to do something. I'm going to do something. Not just going to no.
I am
I'm
a
going to do
firm
something.
believer in the Second Amendment. So, you know, if you are gonna carry responsibly. Don't be afraid to be punched in the fucking mouth, like I've said before. Don't just think you gotta pull it out. Set that bitch down, square up, and do it that way first and foremost. Um, just because I have it don't mean I need it.
Hey
But
man, 9 times out of 10, I be forgetting about it on me. I'm not necessarily forgetting about it. Okay, so I'm an '80s baby. I was raised different. So if we about to get into it, I'm gonna get into it. But I'm not thinking about it because I don't necessarily need it until somebody say something weird. You want to say something weird? It's like, all right, bro. Now you really playing. Like you just can't hold this L. Like, come on, man. All right, most people can't hold the L these days. I would be
exactly.
so scared on that plane. Sorry, the plane flying through these thick clouds. I'd be so
You
scared.
see this?
Trouble. We need a meetup at the lab so Debo and I can kick it. I mean, y'all can kick it this weekend. Come down the street. Debo gonna
He
be
said,
there.
but I paid so much for it, Frost. Hey, look,
Hey yo, Jake, you stupid man. I heard the weekend was lit too, sir. I hate that I
look.
missed it.
I pay a lot for mine too. It's not just singular. I pay a lot for mine too, and I ain't gonna lie. The last couple I had, Red done bought for me, so I'm lucky because the old lady goes shopping and she gets firearms for me. The
Debo, stop
last one,
sideboarding.
the one y'all just seen a second ago, the 38. So you know how I got that one? She come home. She said, "Hey babe, I want a tattoo." I said, "Cool. I want a gun." She said, "Well, I'll get you a gun that costs as much as my tattoo." I'm like, "Bet." So I ended up going and give me a little 38 so she go get a tattoo. So
That's right.
see, only because she had to work off a debt. Where are we going? The water?
Hey man, this rain killing me, man. Feels so good out here though.
Evidently, I'm being requested to go on a walk. We just hit 1 hour. So, with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, brothers and sisters, deviants of the world. I do appreciate you for joining in, for following. Please like, share, subscribe. Make sure you tune in next week. And if you haven't already done it, go follow us on Facebook, TikTok, Discord, Instagram, all the other social media stuff. Make sure you follow Biker News Canada, Mike Ball, Archbishop, Big Bone, Black Dragon, Hollywood, and everybody else on the scene as well, because we're not the only streamers out here.
I think it's my turn. My bad. Y'all already know what type time it is and what type time I'm on, man. It's your boy Trouble, aka Left Lane Bully. I want to say thank you for all the participation, all the likes, shares, subscribes, everything that you do for us to bring y'all content. You already know the quote: "Fake love is always worse than real hate." No debate. Make sure you take care of your mental state in order to go out here and produce greatness. Once again, it's your boy Trouble. Your boy Frost is bleeped off. And we're going to get back with you in another 7. Peace.
I'm going in. We don't do all of that talking, but we going in. Yeah, everything's the goal when I'm on the end. Gangsta, 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 where I begin. I'm going in.